Welcome to the CONCACAF Connection, a football podcast where five friends take you through the ins, the outs, and everything in between of the beautiful game. If you like what you hear and you want to hear more, leave us a 5-star rating. Follow us on TikTok at CONCACAF US and on Instagram and Twitter at CConnectionPod. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy.
That'll never happen.
Never happened.
Yeah, for real.
Never happened.
Oh, I forgot we're live.
I know, yeah.
Speaking of having no chill, Arsenal Chelsea today.
I knew it. Here we go.
Hey,
Brandon, take the floor.
Here's the thing is, Brandon thinks he's gonna like. The thing is, Brandon thinks he's gonna hit me like fucking my touch, just pop, pop, pop. But I'm gonna be on his side, egging him on, like, go, get the passes, go, get him.
Yeah, except I wasn't even gonna do that because.
Okay,
Liar! You're such a liar.
I was just gonna say.
Are you in a title race yet?
No. I was just gonna say, I don't watch a lot of Chelsea, and I was shook by how bad the quality was.
To be fair, they don't play with their tails between their legs like this most of the time.
Like I said, I wouldn't know, but because I don't watch them really. But I was kind of upset in the first half with how we weren't pressing them so much. I thought we were giving them too much time on the ball to do whatever they wanted to do. Like, yeah, we got the goal early on, but then after that, we kind of set back a little bit. And I was kind of just wanting us to take the game to them because they looked pretty fragile. And then in the second half, we basically did that, and we ended up scoring 4 in the second. So there are some pretty big missed opportunities that if it was another team, we could rue to miss. But thankfully, we were playing Chelsea.
Fuck you. The same thing that you said, where you guys missed a lot of chances. If we had,
dude, for real,
a better striker, or not even the better striker. People that could finish opportunities.
I didn't do protection so long.
That game is way different. That game is
way different.
That game is 2-1 at halftime to Chelsea, I think. Because I think of not Kai Havertz. I think of was it Nicholas Jackson's header that he missed abysmally right in front of Raya, and then there was that he tried handballing because he missed it so terribly. And then there was a second. I can't remember who it was.
It was Cucurella with the wide open
goal. Cucurella was that. There was also Enzo, but that wasn't a Cucurella pass. But there was another big opportunity that is slipping my mind at the moment.
Are you talking about the Nicholas Jackson one? I think that was the second half where he was 1-on-1 with Raya.
No, that was poor. That was just poor. I know what you're talking about.
If we're really talking about missed chances that should have been put away, it should have been 3-2 at halftime to Arsenal. But
yeah, that's true. Kai Havertz had
he messed up that first chance. I don't know why. He should have just shot.
Right.
And then he shot when he should have passed the second time. Mm-hmm. So
Kai Havertz was not good the first half.
He was not good. It's like I said.
I know he got a brace.
We should have taken him off in the first half, but and then he came back and scored 2 goals.
Yeah, I know he got a brace, but he was not good in the first half.
Let me ask everyone this. In your guys' opinion, Brandon, this is especially towards you. Is this season, at least, has Trossard stepped up and become your guys' most clutch player in big games? I'm genuinely asking.
Today, buddy.
While we're young.
I guess. I don't know. I don't think we have a Mr. Clutch.
I feel like in all the big games recently, he's been the one to step up. Him and Kai, but Kai takes him 47 chances before he finally gets that goal.
He didn't step up in the Villa game.
Well,
nobody did.
No one did. And also, actually, I think he had what is it? He had a shot saved by not Lisandro Martinez, but by Martinez.
Yeah, point blank, he should have scored it. Actually,
he should have. But
so maybe he's not Mr. Clutch.
I'm asking you.
Maybe he's Mr. Fumbling the bag. To be fair, Martinelli also had a really close shot that he should have scored on Aston Villa too. So, just the Arsenal team that day was off. They're kind of off today in the first half.
I don't think so. I just think
I think so. I wasn't very impressed with their decision
making. You guys try to overcomplicate the final pass.
I wasn't.
You guys were doing everything spot on.
I wasn't very impressed with their decision making in the first half. I thought their decision making was much better in the second half.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the first half was very 50-50. Like
Yeah.
it felt like a very like equal game. Second half is when Arsenal really put their foot on the gas. And
That's
we
when
got
they were
lucky
like, all
with
right,
that.
enough of this fucking child's play.
I honestly like that text I sent in the group when I said it thought it was gonna be 7-8-0. Like I genuinely thought because you scored 4 goals
If our
in
decision
20
was
minutes.
better in the first, it could have been 7-0.
Oh no, honestly, it could have. Petrovic made some great saves too. Big saves.
Yeah, he
I
did
can think
make
of the Kai Havertz one, the Sassy deflection.
Yeah, the Sassy deflection was a really good save, actually.
was mad. But without Petrovic, if we had Sanchez in goal, it would have been over. It would have been GG.
Sanchez goal, it would have been a record-breaking game. It would have been like 16-0 or some shit.
You would have broken the 9-0 win.
Whatever the record is all time in the whole sport, in whatever conference,
9-0.
league,
Well, at least
whatever,
in-
anything,
It's
they would have
31-0 is the record. So
It's an international
32-0
match,
today.
right?
I doubt we're breaking that.
Today you would have doubled your goals.
We had 27 shots. How would we have broken it? Own goals?
Yeah,
Yes.
they would have mercy rolled it. I think
That doesn't exist.
that would have been crazy to see in a soccer game. What did you guys' thoughts, Eddie, Daniel?
I mean, I don't know if I don't know if he's clutch, but
Wish it could have been a 0-0 tie.
Yeah.
I think he's been performing better than Martinelli, at least in recent weeks.
Yes, he is.
So, like the beginning of the season, Martinelli was a lot better, but towards the tail end, where you kind of need to be at your best, it's been Trossard. So
He's losing confidence. Like that one-on-one he had with Petrovic.
Oh, at the end?
That should have been a goal.
Phenomenal run.
Dude, he shot it right at him.
dude, yeah, if it was the beginning of the season, he scores that.
Well, don't take it away from Petrovic, though. It's a great save.
I have to ask the important question that I'm dying to know, which I guess I know the answer to this question.
Ask it.
I'm asking it for the bit. Did Saka limp off the pitch today?
No.
He backflipped off the pitch. I watched it.
Dude, Saka was wasteful today.
He was wasteful.
He turned
He got an
the
assist.
fuck out. Okay,
Yeah, that's great.
Everyone got an assist.
He got one assist in a 5-goal
Everyone
match.
got an assist.
Everyone got an assist.
See? You see what I said? Eddie, you see what I said?
Got an assist.
I said, Dan, look at Brandon. The way he was so negative about that. Everyone got an assist in the 5-1 and the 5-0 game. The way he just like bashed it.
Like
So
What?
negative.
He got an assist in a 5-goal game. He should have had like 2 goals, 2 assists.
Saka should have scored like close to a hat trick this game. He turned the fuck out of Cucurella and had open shots on goal that he didn't take for some reason.
Yeah, but
No,
that's
when he turned Cucurella and then
it happened 3 times
And
in
then-
the first half.
and then he gets into the box and then he's like, I'm gonna dribble up to the top of the box instead. I'm like, what are you doing? Just shoot.
No, there was times when he turned Cucurella going this way, and then he turned Cucurella going that way, and then he went, and then on the back, like turning back over here, he tried going again. It's like you already turned them twice. Well, how many more do you need?
all of them.
Abdon's casting a spell over there.
Nah, man, this game. Was oh.
That's wild. This game though killed Abdon. I could feel it in the text messages.
Come
Dude.
to die.
Dude, thank God.
I mean, it wasn't fun.
Thank God I was in the office for that second half. I had to go talk to the management people over here about some shit, and it went longer than I thought it would. Thank God I missed that second half.
Dude, every time I like looked over because I was editing the podcast and I had the game muted, but on the other
Just
screen,
went
every
up.
time I like turned, I saw 2-0. I was like, oh shit, they just scored. Okay. I was like, we still got a chance. Turned away 5 minutes later, 3-0. Turned away 4-0. And I was like, what the fuck? So I understand how you felt. It was tragic.
Today, just the starting lineup for me was just he conceded from the start. And he comes after the game and says the players gave up. Like, no, motherfucker, you gave up from the get-go. You didn't set us up for success, in my opinion.
No, he didn't. But I also think that like, God, I think there's only a couple players that I think played decent in this game.
Give me your player ratings and let's see what's up.
I don't really have player ratings. The only players I think that can walk with their heads up high, is Petrovic. It's Caicedo, and probably Nicholas Jackson. And the only other person I could probably say is Conor Gallagher, because he didn't stop running until the end. But those are the only ones where I can say you didn't have a great game, but at least y'all did something, gave us something in that game. I don't know what you think about that.
Well, prefacing, I didn't watch the second half. Cucurella needs to be sold. Gilchrist should never start it right back again. Enzo Fernandez needs to take the surgery. This man's playing on a hernia injury. He needs to get the surgery. Like it's done deal. He's making us play with one less man because of his injury. I'm sorry, Gallagher didn't do anything for me. Just run. Congratulations. Mudryk.
Get more.
Mudryk needs to be loaned. Madueke needs to be sold. Nicholas Jackson needs to learn how to shoot. What else am I going to tell you? Poch needs to fucking do subs in the first half. You could tell from the 30th minute, you could tell it was a dead game. You could tell. I don't even want to hear about it being a 50-50 game. It was
game. Though. It was 50-50 though. Yeah, 100%.
We were having 70-30 game with a couple chances here and there.
It was not.
We cannot string 3 passes together. I don't want to hear it. No.
Yeah, and you over here saying that we're a possession-based team. We can't string passes together. No, we were countering.
We're built like a possession-based team, but
we're not built like a. How can you say we're built like a possession-based team and then not
possession? That's man.
Here we go.
Counterattack.
No, but here's the thing: you cannot say we are built as a possession team and then can't string 4 passes together. That makes no literal sense. We're way better. We are way better on the counter. 100%. We are way better on the counter. We have pace on the wings. We have people that are much better at running like through and being passed in open space. We cannot pass.
And at which point do we need to start asking if Poch is doing fucking?
You've been asking the question the whole time.
And no one's over here. And no one's over here believing me. So when
we're being set up as a possession-based team. So why would
no? We're not being set up as a possession-based team.
100% we are.
We're set up to counterattack, my guy.
If we're set up to counterattack, we are shit at counterattacking. If we're set up to possession, we are shit at possession.
We're shit at the whole thing. We're an ass fucking team.
God damn.
I don't know how he does that every time.
Get it? Yeah, exactly. But no, we're a fucking shit team from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, 100%. I've said this multiple times.
Poch needs to go. The 2 directors need to go. Fucking maybe the owners need to go. Half these players need to go. The whole fucking thing is dead. It's dead.
What's funny to me though is like earlier in the season when Poch was saying we should cut players out, you named players just now that you were saying that they shouldn't be cut. Like Madueke, you were like, he's gonna leave. Like Poch doesn't want him, and now you're saying he should be sold. What? You sound like you agree with Poch.
Wait, what?
Earlier in the season, during one of the first rants, you were talking about how certain players should be sold, and Madueke was one of the names you listed, and you were like, absolutely, we shouldn't sell this kid. We just got him. Like, he needs to get more game time, and now you're saying he needs to be sold.
I mean, at the start of the season, it was a small sample size. We got him in January. And we thought it was Potter that was the issue. Now we think it's Poch is the issue. Maybe it's just half the fucking players and Poch and the fucking directors.
What's going to happen, though, is we're going to get another manager. We're not going to improve that much, and then it's going to be the same thing. And you're going to be like...
And we're going to be on the recycle the whole fucking time because these directors have set us up into this fucking bullshit where we're playing fucking little kids in every fucking position.
I agree. No, that we can agree on.
Poch goes, directors need to go. Directors are gone.
Directors aren't going to go.
They're not going to go, but they have to be gone.
Brandon, on the flip side, what are you? Who did you think were your standout performers today?
Oh, Odegaard, easily, easily. I mean, he was so good. Every pass.
Well.
Who? Rice? Rice was good. He was like he wasn't really spoken about as in that same way, but he was really good. Ben White, obviously. Brace. Trossard was good. Gabriel, Saliba were good. Didn't have a problem with Tomiyasu.
Told you wouldn't have a problem. Fucking Zinchenko could have played it. You would have been fucking singing his praises.
So who performed the worst for you guys then?
The worst? Probably Havertz.
It has to be Havertz.
He got
No.
Yeah, that's great. He got 2 goals, but his decision making was so bad in the first half.
What about the second half?
Okay, yeah, the second half, but we're talking about the game as a whole, all right?
But the game is 2 halves.
Okay, yeah, a game is 2 halves, and 2 halves equal what? A whole.
So so he got an F. He got 50%.
Thanks for the
I
math.
didn't say he got an F. You asked me who performed the worst.
Well. If there's 2 halves and he did bad in one and good in the other, that's 50%. That's an F.
Calm down. I didn't say all that. I didn't.
Podcast.
Quick maths.
Quick maps.
Not medium pace maths.
No, not medium pace. Quick.
Saka was poor. Saka might have actually been our worst player today.
I mean, Saka was just wasteful as fuck.
I would actually argue
Let me
Martinelli
leave
was your
and rejoin.
worst. Okay, you're good.
Oh well, if we're talking about players off the bench too. Jesus looked good. He fucking kept on slipping though.
Oh, true.
He's got no legs.
Dude, I don't know what he's slipping on. He's playing on the same grass as everybody else.
He's mid. That's why.
You know, he'd actually be really good as a cam, I think.
Who?
You know, Gabriel Jesus. I think Gabriel Jesus would be good in the lower division. In the lower league.
He probably would be. He'd probably tear it up.
Dude, all I saw from that second half was during the 70th? I think it was. Was him just slipping while he was trying to
That's what I literally just talked about. I was like, I don't know what he's slipping on. The bro keeps on slipping.
Needs new cleats.
He probably does need new cleats. But okay, yeah, if we're talking about players off the bench too, probably Martinelli, yeah. But I feel like
I want Vieira to get his goal.
I feel like if Saka, dude, I wanted Vieira to get his goal so bad.
Why are you? I meant to ask you about that. Why are you wanting an Arsenal player to score against us?
Because the more goals, the more chance that Poch leaves.
And if he doesn't,
you can kind of like finagle a 5-0 into like, oh, you know, it's a bad day. If it's an 8-9, he has to be gone immediately, bro.
All right, hear me out. I'm done. I understand
what you're saying. Anything else.
But what happens? What happens when they don't sack him and then we lose 6th or 8th place because of goal difference because of 2 goals, and you're over here.
We don't deserve even to be in the Premier League.
Okay,
relegated.
I back that.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll get relegated, and then we can build up.
Send this clip to the FA.
We might
make it happen.
If we're in the championship, we might even lose in the championship, but we might go in the League One.
Our players aren't built for the championship.
They're not.
Oh no.
Gilchrist is.
Shut up.
He's young. He's got time. He's probably never going to be.
You know what's funny is I was actually excited to see Gilchrist start, and then he ended up
as a center back, sure, but for some reason, Poch wants to do this bullshit like Pep and Arteta doing the whole center back, left and right back. I'm tired of it. I'm over it. It's stupid.
Well, he didn't have any center backs at fullbacks today.
He couldn't pluck one from the academy. Jurgen Klopp plucked one from the fucking academy.
Maybe your academy's that bad.
Our academy is better than fucking Liverpool's. Or is theoretically better than Liverpool's.
Yeah, theoretically. You can't base things off theoreticals.
Hypothetical situation.
Are Chelsea the Chargers?
They might be. They're Chelsea or whatever the fuck. Chelsea are the Cowboys right now.
Oof. Anyways, it probably is Martinelli, but I think if Saka gets the same chances as Martinelli, he doesn't put them away either. So I'm going to say Saka is the worst performer.
Damn. Fair.
Damn. The Star Boy? The Weekend?
The Halal Boy?
Anyways. Yeah, it was probably.
Anyways, 2 teams around the world were crowned their league champions since we last spoke.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats to
Realistically, 3.
Bayer Leverkusen and Inter.
Don't do that shit. Is
What?
that for City?
No, it's for
For Madrid. Oh, okay.
Inter Milan. Madrid hasn't clinched yet.
Inter
but I said real
and
City.
Leverkusen clinched.
I thought we talked about Leverkusen last week.
Oh, did we?
But they didn't clinch yet.
They haven't clinched yet.
They clinched it last week.
No, they didn't.
The title's been clinched.
No, this week.
No, the title's been clinched already.
It was this week.
They mathematically cannot be caught by Bayern as of last week.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
I can't remember. Now I'm starting to question it because I'm like,
Well, maybe we did talk about it last week, but point still stands that Inter clinched.
Yes, against AC Milan.
Yeah, in a derby.
Kind of crazy.
Bro, Inter and that
Who was the home team? Who was the home team?
Milan, AC.
AC Milan, yeah.
You can't just say Milan.
I don't know.
I mean, they're both playing at the San Siro, and I don't think it really matters.
I'm happy. I like Inter Milan a lot. So I'm happy that they won.
Low key, San Siro is towards the top of my bucket list of venues I want to go watch a game at.
Let's hope they don't close
That
it.
makes sense as an Italian.
They went back on the closing thing.
Yeah, but neither team own it. I don't think.
But I think because it was a cultural thing. It
There's
was
a
a
rumor
cultural
that
thing.
Inter is going to build their own separate arena, and then San Siro is going to stay at Milan, like AC Milan.
But they don't. Neither team own it. I believe. They believe they rent it from the city of Milan. Like the city of Milan owned the stadium, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought it has Chinese owners.
Well, the clubs had
AC
Chinese
Milan.
owners.
Yeah, the clubs are funded.
You said AC Milan own it, or
No,
AC
AC
Milan did
Milan
have.
is owned by a Chinese owner.
I think so is Inter, or was owned at one point.
No, okay. AC Milan owned it from 1926 to 1935, and the city of Milan owns it 35 to present.
Yeah. So City of Milan owns it now. So hopefully, as long as they don't remove it, San Siro will be fucking sick.
No,
Yeah,
Jose's right. Bayer Leverkusen did win it last week because I remember us talking on the podcast about Frimpong saying that thing to Shaka.
Yeah, that's why I was like, they won it last week. That was mad.
Well, then
That
never
was
mind. Fuck you, Bayer. Shout out to Inter then.
Well, still two because we can say Real Madrid as well.
Yeah, I guess.
Real Madrid haven't clinched theirs either.
Yeah, but they will.
Yeah, they just need
And
like.
Manchester City.
Barca will. They don't even have to win. Barca will just lose.
I think Madrid need 4 points and they clinch it.
They need 6.
Either 4 or 5.
5.
If they get 2 wins, they score. They win it.
Oh no, it was 5 points behind if Barcelona would have won. That's what it was.
Yeah. So I think it's like they either need 5 or 6 points. They need 2 wins. They win the next 2 games, it's clinched. Mathematically, Barcelona can't catch them. And I don't know what it is in the Premier League. I think Premier League's going to go to the end of the season.
Premier League's gonna come down to the last day.
Because if Manchester City win the next 2 games, they'll be on 79. Yeah, so as long as Arsenal can win all their games up to the last day of the season,
Not gonna happen.
it's 2 points. Liverpool if Liverpool win all their games, I
It'll
think
come down towards
Oh,
the
no.
end. But City will.
it'll separate the 3 of them by 2. It'll be 2 points difference, which is terrifying.
We're gonna drop points to either Spurs or United, maybe both.
Bitch, you thought you were gonna drop
United.
points to fucking Chelsea. I don't want to hear it.
Are
Here's,
Spurs and United better than y'all though?
Spurs, yes.
here's the beauty,
That
Edward.
is
Though
debatable.
here's the beauty, Edward. If you get 9 points from your last
Stop.
6 games,
Stop.
Here we go.
Stop.
you clinch 5th. You clinch 5th. That's all I'm saying.
mean you? You mean we?
Who's we?
Jose doesn't claim Chelsea anymore.
I didn't say we. I said I'm talking to Edward because he's a Tottenham fan.
Oh, he's talking about.
If you get 9 points from your last 6 games, so 9 points out of 18, so half the point, you guys clinch 5th.
Not gonna happen.
Oh my God, he's so negative. I love it though. He'll never break the bit.
We're gonna get 2 points.
Shut up. You are not getting 2 points. You'll get 3 from Arsenal.
You know
He's
though.
gonna get 3 from Chelsea.
No.
Yes.
No, 100%. You'll
No.
get.
Did
Absolutely.
you watch the? You didn't watch the video.
Absolutely not.
Motherfucker. There's no chance. Even Cole Palmer.
I recall earlier this season having this same conversation where I was like, "No, we're
Well,
gonna
I
lose our
didn't.
first
Nobody
game."
knew anything.
And
was
y'all
gonna
like,
pull
"No,
a
you're gonna
fucking
beat us.
hammy.
It's not even gonna be close. You're gonna kill us." And I was like, "No,
Yeah,
we're gonna."
you got
lose
2
our
red
first
cards
game."
though. You got
No
2 red
one
cards.
knew that Van de Ven was gonna pull a hammy and fucking Romero's gonna be an
But
idiot.
this is what happens. This is what happens. I know my club. I know my
Van
club.
de Ven
I know
pulls
my
another
club.
hammy and Romero
I know my
gets another
club.
red,
It
then
won't
I
matter.
understand it.
He won't pull a hammy and we'll still lose.
Also, another fun fact, Edward. If you guys win your next 2 games,
Not gonna happen.
just hear me out. Just stop. Just hear. If you play your next 2 games before Aston Villa do, you're tied on 34 points with Aston Villa for 4th place. That's exciting, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
But Eddie,
least
I don't,
we
I
played
don't,
Villa this
I
weekend.
understand your negativity, and I'm gonna try this. I'm done trying to convince you to be happy. The only thing I'm gonna remind you of, though, is what you said at the beginning of the season. As long as you play good football, you're happy.
We're not
and there's some,
right now.
but there's improvement.
Are you off
So-
the hamstring?
It's fine.
No, not yet.
You still have Ange?
I love the yet. which means
honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
It's coming.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. Like the signings Tottenham have made this season under Ange feel different. Like Van de Ven's injury prone, yes, and they've had some poor performances here and there, yes. But I feel like the signings you guys are making are good signings.
No.
It'll just be another. You don't think so?
Brennan Johnson, no. Werner, no.
Relax. Brennan Johnson's been good.
Yeah, Brandon Johnson hasn't been bad. Vicario has been good, but Vicario has faced a lot of shots.
Van
de Ven was
player
injured
on our team.
No, I like Van de Ven. I like Vicario.
Madison's been
Udogie.
good.
Madison's been good.
Udogie's the
Udogie
best
was
left
last
back in
season.
the league.
I thought Udogie was last season.
No, Udogie was this season.
Yeah, no, he technically was. And then
was he last
loaned him-
season?
Yeah.
We loaned him back to Udinese, and then he came in this season.
Then the new center back you have.
Van de Ven.
Dragusin.
Van de Ven. Oh, Dragusin.
Dragusin was
great.
also decent. So it'll depend who you guys end up getting in midfield. and if you guys end up
Attacking-wise,
getting a striker.
his signings have not been great other than Madison.
That's true, but Werner's alone, and Brendan Johnson's one. I think that he's already performed decent. We'll see how he does next season.
Does Solomon even play? What happened with him?
He
got
hurt.
Yeah, he's been injured for a
out
minute.
the year.
Damn.
Solomon was also a decent signing, and they got
Plus,
injured.
he was last year.
I don't know. I feel like I can't criticize any of the signings he made. That's why I think they've been pretty good. Also, don't feel like we talk about Tottenham enough because Edward tries to avoid it at all times.
Well, Tottenham fell off a cliff.
They're fourth.
They're not. No, they did not
They're
fall. off the
fourth.
cliff. They're not fourth. They're fifth.
I get what you mean, though, in terms of like in the spotlight. Is that what you mean, or do you mean just like?
Well, I
in
mean,
terms of
they were in the title race.
They were never in the title
They
race.
were
Calm
in
down.
the
title
were
race
in
doesn't
first
start
place.
until after Christmas.
The title race is on from the get-go.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it's not. No, it's
I
not.
In
mean,
the title race.
No, it's
I
not.
mean,
No.
if the other teams
If
lose
Van
the rest
de
of their
Ven doesn't
games,
break a hammy
you're in.
and Madison doesn't die.
Well,
you're
know,
still there.
if my grandma had balls, she'd be my grandfather. So
I hate when you use that. Well, then AFCON too. AFCON, also disrupted your season.
Oh yeah, with
a lot of
Basuma
us.
Sarr.
Basuma and Sarr did the same.
The only team that didn't get hit by AFCON was City because Pep has a bias against the African players.
No, we don't. We had Mahrez.
One. Not during this season though. That's actually
a
valid.
racist team.
That's valid, Edward. Speaking of the other side, Manchester though, boys, I cannot believe Coventry. Coventry got robbed from last
Haji
year.
Wright was onside.
He wasn't.
He wasn't.
They showed the
FA Cup
lines, it
games were
wasn't.
ruined by VAR decisions, unfortunately.
But it's so stupid that they ruled like.
The
I mean,
lines
obviously it's
were
not stupid. The lines
I'm
were
not having
fine.
that. He was
No, the
on.
lines
He wasn't
were
on
Such
side.
horseshit.
He
The
wasn't on
line
side.
was over Wan-Bissaka's foot. The line literally went over Bissaka's foot.
The
Oh,
lines are
Look both
horseshit.
sides.
Either way, even if it had been that marginal, like, come on.
Bro, and like I understand like by the letter of the law and all that bullshit, and like this is their job, so they have to look at everything, but like that would have been the best, that could have been potentially the best moment in the history of the FA Cup. And VAR decided to look at that. VAR referee decided to say, you know what? I'm going to deprive that moment from Coventry and their fans by like a hairline offside or super close call and be like, nah, take it back. They don't deserve it. Like,
But I'm crazy for
I'm
I'm
saying.
sorry. Like, come on.
Wasn't even offsides.
But I'm
That's
crazy for
bad.
saying
That's
that the further we go with the AAR and all these assisted refereeing tools, and the more against like I am for it, the more crazy I am.
Who said
I said that earlier in the season when I was
mean,
like, I'm kind of anti-VAR. Everyone
I'm
was
kind
like,
of
you
on
can't
with
be
you.
saying all that.
I'm kind of with you now.
Because like this is what I'm talking about. If VAR works like it should, and the rules weren't getting like
This is
more
the only
official,
league where it doesn't. This is like
Yeah,
the only league
but
where it
here's-
doesn't. It's
but here's
But we're
the-
not getting rid
here's
of
the
these
issue.
refs. We're not getting rid of these refs.
But here's
it's
also
still
the
being
issue.
misused.
stupid are
Here's
the
the
British.
issue.
Like, y'all are-
It's not even just. It's not even just because it's in England. It's also in other leagues. I see it where it just takes away a lot of the emotion. And I'm all good. Like there's certain things we've introduced that work well. With goal line technology, things like that. And if it really truly
Not
was
in
just
London.
red cards, yeah,
Yeah.
well, not in London, but if it was truly like red card moments and stuff, you know, that's fine. But the more and more I see it, the more and more the rules change. It's not just the rules don't just change in England; they change all over the place. So the more and more it gets scrutinized, the more and more they take more time to do these, the more and more questionable calls are made. I'm all for going back to 2018 when goal line technology was introduced and just letting the games be like that. Like, it's
Or
fine.
have the automated offsides from the World Cup and the Champions League. Like that works.
They're adding it fucking semi-automated.
See, but here's the thing. I don't want automated that either because here's the thing. The moment it happens, something questionable is going to be done and people are going to scrutinize it and the rules are going to change again the next season. I'm tired of that.
We thought that was going to happen at the World Cup and the pictures were like pretty clear and
Also, the
obvious.
thing with semi-automated, there hasn't been any issues with it.
That's fine. Not yet. But that's the asterisk. Not yet.
It's down to the refs, though, bro.
100%.
Dude, hold on. The fucking ref that refed the City Chelsea game has been on record invited by the chairman owner of Manchester City to ref charity games in Saudi Arabia. How is he the ref of the City Chelsea game?
That's
Clearly,
fair.
there is tampering there.
Well, and the same thing, freaking Nottingham Forest was
Same thing as Nottingham Forest, bro. The same
warning them that there was a Luton fan in the VAR room, and they didn't do anything. They didn't look into it at all.
Like, when are we gonna fucking make UEFA create a unified body of refs that get transported to every fucking league?
Here's one thing I will say. This is my last comment on this. We've talked about it, and I hope they do it because I've seen it be done in the CONCACAF Champions League and in Liga MX. Let these refs verbally describe why they're making these decisions, and let's see how they fucking handle it.
Absolutely.
Like, because the Liga MX refs and the refs that are doing the CONCACAF Champions League, they're handling it well. Like, whether they're being booed or not, they're handling it well, and they're standing on it, and the decisions have been right.
Yeah.
So we'll see what it's like, and they're quick decisions. I think
there should be a time limit. There should be a time. If you can't figure it out within 20 seconds?
30 seconds.
30 seconds?
I don't think
the call on the field stands.
I don't think I've waited more than 30 seconds for VAR to make it to tell the ref, hey, double check this, and then that ref take another maybe 20 or 30 seconds. Don't think I've waited more than a minute at most when I've watched the Liga MX game to get a result. We're waiting 3 or 4 minutes for these fucking Premier League refs.
It should be 30 seconds.
Because it's a fraternity with these damn refs. They don't want to hurt each other. They want to protect each other. Yeah. Like UEFA or FIFA need to create a unified body of refs, and they all get trained to the same exact standard. And if one ref fucks up, a la the Nottingham Forest or fucking the Manchester City game or the damn Coventry game, they are booted to League Two. Not even League One, not even Championship, League Two.
You see, here's the crazy thing. I was reading about this. I don't know how true it is, but I don't think there was a single Premier League ref that got invited to the World Cup this last one. But there was refs from Asia. There was refs from CONCACAF, from South America, from Africa. There are refs from a bunch of other regions, and they ref phenomenally these games. So I don't even know if they need to make a unified reffing organization. They just need to take control of what's going on in England.
Yeah.
Because I watch every other game in the world, and you guys are probably right. Maybe this is why I'm anti-VAR. But I watch every other game in the world. I really don't have a problem with the VAR because it's so quick, it's so fast, and it's so clean. But it's not in the Premier League.
It sucks that the best league in the world can't get this right.
Yeah, but also the
most popular league in the world can't get this right.
But it's also because it's
what's a better
most
league
popular. It's because it's the most popular and it's the most watched, where things get more scrutinized, and that's why the rules keep changing the entire time. And that's kind of the thing I'm really sick about VAR, because every season they eliminate a new thing. They're like, this can't happen or this can't happen. It's just yo, that's not what this was for. This wasn't to change the rules every season. This was to make calls for you guys easier. Simplify the rules, make the calls, and we go from there. It doesn't have to. Not everything has to be scrutinized. You're never gonna make the game perfect.
But speaking of rules, if they do implement that one rule where your whole body has to be offsides,
That should be.
That's the offside rule.
I can't wait for that.
That's the offside rule. We grew up watching soccer, like football games like that, where you would watch them when they would freeze frame it and they would be like right on line with their feet. They would call that onside.
I can't wait for that to be like a rule, though.
If that does become a rule and it does get it implemented, that would have saved Coventry. That would have saved Werner's career. That would have saved a lot of fucking shit. Like,
it would have though. He's not wrong.
Alvaro Morata would have been declared the best fucking number 9 in the world at Chelsea if that rule was implemented. Like it really is like. It's too scrutinized. It's too fucking stupid. Like no one gains an advantage because their fucking elbow is a little bit offsides.
Yeah,
it's not. It's not an advantage. It's not. I don't give a fuck. If you already 100%. Got the beat on somebody because the defender is going this way and you're going that way, it doesn't matter if your elbow is offside, your foot is in there. You already got the beat on. So let's make it like the whole body has to be offsides and move the fuck on. The whole thing.
Yeah, I agree.
But then don't do the stupid lines where like the line's over the foot and then that's called offside now. No.
Yeah, bullshit.
Stupid. Fucking make the damn lines be AI. And release the audio every game.
Yeah.
Not requested by fucking Twitter. No, every game, every audio is released the moment it ends. Boom.
And dissolve the PGMOL.
Dissolve the PGMOL.
Let's get out the pitchforks and the
torches.
Torches, yeah.
You gotta be union busters.
Whoa. I'm pro some unions. Wait a minute.
I'm not pro. I'm not the pro.
Wait a minute.
I'm not pro PGMOL though.
Nah.
They're a union.
Nah. Send all the refs from every other region. Let them.
Yeah. Send the CONCACAF refs to.
Dude, they would do so much better. It'd be
to the Prem and watch what happens, bro.
You joke about
watch
that.
Watch the space.
I'm not joking.
I'm not joking either.
I've always said the MLS refs are better than the English refs.
Like there's more Liga MX refs and MLS refs in the World Cups and in the Copa America.
Send them over, dude. I'm telling you, they're good. They may let a few Brexit tackles go, but hey, that's all right.
Big up the Brexit tackles.
Hey, but that was. But also think like back to 2022, that World Cup. That World Cup was so much fun because all those refs were like, "Get the fuck up!"
I know.
Get up.
They let some Brexit tackles go through, but
that's the game.
That's heritage.
That's the game.
This is football heritage.
No one's gonna remember about the 97 calls a ref makes. No one's gonna remember about how that one guy wrote 6 challenges and scored a goal. You know what I mean? Like that's what everyone's gonna know.
Yeah.
That's what everyone's gonna remember. No one's gonna remember about Saka, limping off because a ref blew a whistle every time he got touched. Like I remember him for when he was like running past defenders, crossing it to that other midfielder that's now been erased from history by Arteta. The young guy that they were going up with, and then he's been erased from the team. I can't think of his name now. No, other center mid.
Maitland-Niles?
No, not Maitland-Niles.
Vieira?
Not Vieira. What's his name?
RT?
Wait. What are you talking about? What happened?
Oh, the Arsenal midfielder.
Oh, Smith Rowe?
Smith Rowe, yeah.
Oh.
You're
right. He is being erased from history because we can't remember.
I don't remember his name. I don't remember the last time this motherfucker played.
He played last match against Wolves, actually.
How long?
12 minutes.
He's played 12 matches, apparently. I don't believe that.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 12 minutes. I was like, no way.
He played 11 against Aston Villa. He also didn't play against Wolves last week.
Oh, okay. I think I was thinking. I'm sorry. I thought he started match recently.
Luton.
Yeah.
That was in the beginning of April.
Of course.
That's recently enough.
Brother, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games since that Luton game.
Hey, but that's I said recent, and that's beginning of April was only 23 days ago.
Wow. Quick maths.
Quick maths. Quick.
As he looked at the count, he went, "That's only."
Anyways, yeah, the refs are absolute ass.
What other big moments happened this week?
Real Madrid, Barcelona,
Mid.
controversial no goal.
Mid.
I think we need to talk about the fact that like no one knew was happening today until one of you guys fucking texted. Like,
I knew it was happening. I'd been ready. I just thought
I gave Jose credit. I gave Jose his view on that.
Thank you.
I didn't even know that shit was there.
Because it's not the game it was once.
It's not even close.
Y'all are
And to be honest,
the games are so much better.
As much as Barcelona have dropped off, Real Madrid have dropped off a little bit.
Dude, the commentators
it wasn't
are
the same fucking teams.
Like, the commentators are right. Back when it was Ronaldo and Messi, it became too cynical, too many. It became like a yellow card fest when they were playing against each other.
It became prime. It became prime TV. Is what it was.
The refs.
It was must see. It was must see.
The refs.
It's not must see anymore.
The way the game's officiated now is so much better. The refs just kind of let the game flow. There's not as much yellow cards. It's good. It was really good. It was a really
on the field.
There's
a
really
superstars on the field.
There doesn't need
there's less interest. There's less interest in the game.
The quality is not the same.
No, it is not even close.
The quality is
just
not the
because
same.
Barca's fallen off.
No, Real Madrid had fallen off a little bit too from there.
Wait, I'm sorry. When it was prime, we were talking about Neymar, Messi, Suarez, and we were talking about Benzema, Gareth Bale, and Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the same quality they have now?
I said it's about the same.
No,
it's not even close.
Maybe not for Barca.
No, not even for Madrid.
I'm
Not
fine
for
with, I'm
no.
fine
Not
with
even for
Italy.
Madrid.
I'm
Not
still
even for Madrid.
in it.
Stop.
Vinicius
still think it's a
Junior
really good
doesn't even lick, like doesn't even get close to.
He
Bale.
couldn't lace Ronaldo's boots.
So didn't even lace Bale's boots.
Yeah,
Like,
he
Bale
doesn't
was-
even lace Bale's
Bale
boots.
was sensational before he had
Bale
all the
was something
injuries.
else.
Bale was phenomenal. I loved Bale.
Before his fall off.
Like the only thing that Madrid have right now is just the kind of
Belly goal
cringiness of the
merchants.
belly goal.
Belly
shit.
goal merchants.
Belly goal merchants. Like that's all they got.
Bellingham. I can't think of his real name. I'm like, is it Belly Goal? Belly? No, Belly. That's what we're gonna call it right now because I can't even say that.
Bellingham?
Yeah, Bellingham. Bellingham is the only player I think on both squads that could have played 10 years ago.
He's
On
box
current
office.
ability.
He's the only box office player on the team.
'Cause, like-
Modric should have played 10 years ago. Modric?
No, not this level, Modric. I love Modric. Modric is
What
one
about
of my
10 years
goats.
ago?
10 years ago, yes, but not at the level he's playing at right now.
Well, no,
But
not right
Bellingham could have come into this team 10 years ago. He's the only one on both rosters that could walk into this team. Well, there's only two more, but they're the goalkeepers.
now. Courtois, yeah.
But that's it.
Well, I guess not Courtois because he's injured, but
Yeah, but Courtois
he's
and
not walking anywhere.
yeah, well, Jesus. But I think it's not the same quality, and the game has fallen off. Like it's still
In your opinion, I still really enjoy watching the game.
I
In
mean,
my-
it's a good
as a-
game.
as a
It's just not
neutral.
the same.
yeah, as a neutral, it's dropped off. If you're a Madrista or you're a Barcelona fan, yeah, of course the game means everything. But as a world
Or a
game,
Barcelona hater.
it's dropped off. I am a Barcelona hater, but it's still dropped
I am
off.
too.
But it's still
Yeah,
dropped
but your
off.
hatred of Barcelona is a different level.
You
And
hate
I love-
Barcelona
I
more
love
than you
the
like
game.
Arsenal.
Yeah, you hate Barcelona more than you like Arsenal. You've literally said that to us.
Look, you're
Pull the
questioning it right
receipts.
now.
Pull the receipts. Pull the receipts.
The fact that
It
you're
was
okay.
it
Yeah,
was
you
on
got the
it was
full
on a
receipts. I don't
headset.
think I've
It
ever
was
said
on a
that.
headset. It
I
was
got
on a
you.
headset.
No, it's in here. It's in here. I'll find
Headsets don't count.
it. Now I'll find it. God damn! He sent a lot of messages today.
A headset wouldn't hold up in court, so we're good.
That's not what PlayStation says.
Well, yeah, but they have receipts, so it's different.
I think I got
They
receipts.
have audio receipts.
Polynesian sauce, cane sauce. Fuck's sake,
Oh.
Billy.
Anyways, I still thought the game was really good, and I still get
We're not saying it was a bad game. We're just
okay.
saying
Yeah, but
the
I still
teams
get
fell
excited
off.
for El Clasico.
I'm glad you're one of 7.
Somebody has to, I guess.
I mean, I guess we could say the same about Der Klassiker.
100%.
Nobody-
It's not the
Well,
same
That shit
level.
No one
been that
talks
shit
about
been
that shit.
fell off. That's been fell off.
That's fallen off after Bayern bought everybody Borussia Dortmund had.
And then I
Except
didn't even
Marco
know
Rose.
the Milan derby was happening.
I didn't know either, to be fair.
Milan Derby's fallen off too.
PSG Lyon's fallen off. God, that game was so ass.
Everything in France has fallen off. Let's be real.
The whole sport's falling off.
I hope not.
Low key.
The quality has dropped, but it's.
Quality
I
has
think.
dropped.
I
I
still
think
get
the-
enjoyment.
I get enjoyment. I
get
think the only.
Few and
I
far
think,
between,
Spurs
but
Wouldn't
few
know
and
the way you talk about Spurs.
I think the issue
Yeah,
is though
few and far
England has gotten too good over the years. Is what's happened.
Yeah,
So
they're
all the good
that they
players have
nobody in
left.
the semifinals,
No,
Pep is
hear me
winning
out.
the
though.
game.
Champions League, and the Europa
In
League.
terms of quality,
and they're not gonna win
England,
it international.
England have so many players that go over there now. It's not as stacked as it once was, like where Italy had great players. And Spain had good players, and Germany had great players. Now it's all England or nothing.
I mean, it just goes in waves, but I'm just saying, like, if you go back to like the 2000s, like go look at highlights from players in the 2000s, like you're not seeing these types of fucking players anymore.
Well, that's also because the
You're
game.
not seeing the. You're
No,
not
the
seeing the
wingers take on the
Kakas.
defenders.
You're not seeing the Kakas. You're not seeing the Ronaldinhos, the R9s, the Romarios, like these fucking players. Like you're just watching fucking. You're watching Grealish just grab the ball, fucking do a couple step overs and then pass back. That's all you see.
And you can blame Pep Guardiola for that.
Pep Guardiola,
you can 100% blame Pep Guardiola for that.
He ruined the sport.
100% he did. No, 100%. Y'all think I'm kidding, but Germany have gone and outspoken, and they hate that Bayern Munich brought him in because they tried to change the way, or they tried to change the fundamentals of German football. Spain has always been that, so you can't really argue with Spain. And now in England, there have been managers and people have come out and said that now from the top to bottom, they're trying to play Pep Guardiola's style, and it's ruining the game. And I agree 100%.
It's falling off. Pep ruined it.
Daniel, let me know because you think I'm a Pep hater.
I mean, you kind of are. You kind of
have
one
of the greatest of all time. He's one of the greatest of all time, but he's ruined the sport.
You look for any moment to shit on Pep.
He's one of the greatest, but he's not the greatest.
One of the greatest, but he ruined the sport.
I'll take my trophies. It's fine.
We're not talking about whether he's good at winning trophies. We're talking about whether he ruined the sport.
Also, I like how fucking Daniel always just has to bring up shit that is so irrelevant to any conversation that's happening. I'll take the trophies. Fucking earlier. Where's that midfielder that you were talking about? Where's that midfielder you were talking about? Like you bring up the stupidest, pettiest shit from the past, and then just throw it into the conversation. Just shoehorn it into the conversation.
And I'm gonna keep doing it.
I know you will.
So you're gonna get used to it. If we have to hear about your shitty Chelsea rants, then you're gonna hear about my shitty comments too.
To be fair, that's facts.
We're here. We will be there.
I don't know if he ruined the game. He definitely changed the game though.
He did.
So I do miss the one-on-one that wingers were able to have before Pep kind of changed the dynamic of how the wingers should play. But that's really the only big thing I can think of. Like wingers used to be so direct and so they love to take on players, and now they're, at least under Pep and I guess under other teams as well, they're just not allowed to do that.
Dude, they just don't take on the fucking defender.
They don't. So
it's so annoying. When Saka actually took on Cucurella, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Controlling the game is everything. Everything has to be about possession. We don't even have – those teams barely have fullbacks anymore. And there's a lot of managers at big clubs that follow that Pep mold, where now there's 3 center backs or 4 center backs across the back, where one moves in the midfield as an inverted winger, or not inverted winger, but as an inverted fullback, and now they're playing as a defensive midfielder. And when they have possession,
I don't mind the fullback moving into the midfield when they're controlling or when they're on the attack. I don't mind that. I think that's a really good tactic.
Yeah, for some teams, but now every team tries to.
I don't think every single team needs to do that, because I don't think every single team has a fullback that's able to do that.
But this is what Pep Guardiola has done, because now everyone thinks, oh, well, this is working for Pep. He's winning, so we're going to do it this way.
That's not. You can't blame that on Pep. That's just down to a manager thinking he has the players having the ability to do that, and him not realizing that he doesn't have Pep level players.
Yeah, okay, but here's also the thing. When you say that, Pep also doesn't have Pep level players. Like, Pep doesn't coach these players and go, yeah, you're going to do this. Pep buys every player. Like, everyone always goes, he's made the players so much better. Name me one player he genuinely made better.
Yeah, when I say
genuinely made better. He's bought every piece of that puzzle, whether it's maybe not Barcelona, but whether it's Bayern Munich and or it's Manchester City. He's bought every puzzle. He never coached a player and been like, okay, you are gonna be this guy right now.
He grew in great.
When I said Pep level player, I meant like they can't afford a Pep level player because
Pep's the only one that can afford a Pep level player.
That's what I'm saying.
Phil Foden.
Okay, there's 2. There's 2 I can really truly think of. It's Phil Foden and it's not Goretzka. It's the center defensive midfielder for Bayern Munich. Kimmich. Those are the only 2 that I genuinely think he made better. Everyone else, he's bought. So let's also like yes, his tactics work. He buys every piece. And this isn't. I'm not trying to make this a pep rant. What I'm saying is, he is a big part of why the reason this sport has gone down and every team, plays a similar style is because of Pep Guardiola. We don't have any other managers that are like, no, I'm not playing that way. The only new manager that I've seen that hasn't played in a Pep style is Xabi Alonso. And maybe that's why I like Xabi Alonso so much, because his team has freedom. Where every other team is so constricted and so worried about positional play. He's just like, no. Xabi Alonso's just like, I'm just going to let this team play. We're going to play 3 in the back. Our fullbacks will play as wingers. We'll play with a striker, 2 cams, or however we want to do it. It'll be fine.
I will say Carlo has stayed true to his game.
Carlo's the other one.
All he does is raise his eyebrow.
And it works.
But also, like even Bellingham said it in the interview last week when they knocked out Manchester City, where he was like, we are such a wild, like we're not worried about positional play. We are so, I'm paraphrasing now, but he was like, we're so chaotic that it just works for us. And I think he's right, 100%. That's why I think the sport's fun. I'm probably a minority in that, but I do think a lot of things can be traced back to Pep.
To be fair, I think you might be right, but also other managers need to realize that the players that they have aren't able to play that way.
I agree 100%.
So while a lot of it has to do with, oh, this works for Pep, let me try this out. The managers that try it out, once they do, need to realize, oh, this isn't going to work, and stop trying to force it because it's not working and play a different style.
I agree with you 100%. I also think, though, that the media need to stop talking and criticizing coaches that do try new things that don't work, to start going to stop being like, well, you never see Pep Guardiola's team do this. You never see this happen. No one gives a fuck about that. You cannot compare Crystal Palace to a Pep Guardiola, Manchester City. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot do that. And that's what the media does. They go, well, you never say Pep's team is doing this. We're not Pep, and we're not his team.
I mean, funnily enough, Crystal Palace is playing kind of a more Pep style game now. Yeah,
but they're playing with a lot more freedom than I would argue than even Pep's playing. Like, they're playing a bit more possession-based thing, but they're playing like old school Pep when he was still, before he started being super tweaky.
Yeah. Their new manager is nice.
He is. He's going to lose Elise and Eze by the summer. 100%.
Bro, did you all see Elise wants to go to United?
Cringe.
It's crazy.
Like, what the fuck are you?
But also, I think he grew up a United fan, though.
Yeah,
so cringe.
But also, if you think about it, if I'm going to go,
like, nice to know anybody.
But look at it from Elise's point of view. You can't go to Tottenham because they've got Brendan Johnson. They spent a lot of money on Brendan Johnson. They're probably going to try to stick with Brendan Johnson.
He sits Brendan Johnson on the bench any day.
Maybe, but we don't know for sure because Brendan Johnson also, we'll see what he is like next season. He's definitely not going to Chelsea. He's definitely not going to Chelsea.
Kulusevski still.
Kulusevski, yeah.
He sits Kulusevski as well.
I don't agree with that one.
No.
I don't agree with that.
That's an awful take.
Olise benches both Johnson and or Kulusevski.
I lean closer to Johnson. Kulusevski's good.
When fit, no.
Kulusevski's so good though. But you would
stock it down.
Huh?
Yeah, he would.
He would. He would,
but
also,
he would at least give him a rotational piece.
While we can get 150 mil for him.
Yeah.
No, he would at least give him a rotational piece. Like Saka needs a rotational piece in there.
Yeah, but Arteta won't do it. Arteta won't do it though.
I'll take Nelson over Saka at this point.
Oh my
God, you would not stop.
I would. I like Nelson.
That's cat.
The thing is, actually, I really like Nelson. I want him to do amazing. So.
That's crazy.
But you are not going to sell Saka and keep Nelson. What the fuck are you putting on?
Yeah, but obviously we get somebody else.
Don't worry about me.
But anyways, he wouldn't go to Arsenal because Arteta's not going to sit Saka down, and he's not going to want to be he's not going to want to be the backup. He's not going to go to City because they still got Bernardo Silva. So like
they're about to sell him though.
Maybe we'll see because they've been trying to suck him for 3 years now.
Saka would be perfect for City, just kind of like dribbling up a little bit forward and then end up passing it back.
He would be, but then that leaves United because like of the United right wingers, come on, you gonna tell me that Anthony's gonna keep his position? Anthony will lose that position in a heartbeat.
Anthony.
The other day he said that he was super happy about his form this season.
I would be ashamed.
Who was
Anthony?
He was happy?
He said that, I don't remember the question, but they essentially asked him how what his thoughts have been playing this season, like this season specifically, and he said that he's been overall really happy with how he's played.
He probably thought they said with how you've been paid this season.
He must have understood them. He's just like, oh yeah, good.
I guess I've been paid very well, thank you.
Because what, he's got 1 goal and 1 assist in like 30 matches or something like that.
Who?
Anthony in all competitions.
Yeah. Chelsea had to give him an assist.
Bro's ass. And when he scores a hat trick against Arsenal, it'll be
Stop it.
insane.
That won't happen.
It will.
If he scores a hat trick against you, you need to liquidate.
If he scores a club against
What if he scores a hat trick against us, but we put 15 past them?
You need to liquidate.
You need to liquidate.
No. I will take maybe 1 goal or assist from Anthony. For you to get hit by 3 from him, it's
a
done deal.
What if it's like a hat trick of pens?
hat trick, what?
Of pens.
I'll
Cole
give you
Palmer
that
special.
one. I'll give you that one.
A Cole Palmer special. Oh my god!
Hey, you gotta score him to say, you know.
You got to score him. Fucking Sterling misses half of them.
He doesn't take your penalties.
He's taken 3 from Cole Palmer and missed all 3.
Oh, I didn't know he took
Oh,
any
not
from
even
Cole
half.
Palmer.
Yeah,
I didn't
because of
realize
the stupid fucking pen shit, bro. Earlier in this season, they took 3 from Cole Palmer.
So who would have taken it today?
Fucking
Conor
neither
Gallagher,
Madueke
probably.
or Jackson would have taken it because we're not winning. They only one of them were up like 4.
It would have happened after the 70th minute, so Sterling.
Maybe Sterling. Yeah.
And then he
would
would've
missed it too.
Send it to the moon.
Maybe we would give it to Gilchrist or something.
That would have been wild. Just give it to Petrovic. He was your man of the match anyway.
would have got more goals than Anthony.
That would have been. Oh, dude, we needed it. We needed it. Imagine.
At least
if we
in
needed
the Prem, you would have had more goals.
it. Yeah, that would have been beautiful.
So,
kind of funny.
but what else do we have to cover?
Predictions.
Prediction,
it?
yeah.
Nothing else happened?
I know I did ass.
Nothing else big happened.
Nothing else important. We kind of went over everything else that was big or like scraped over it a little bit.
Next week is just the Champions League.
Just the Champions League.
Yeah, semifinals. First leg.
Just the little thing.
So are we the farmers?
Yes, we've been.
By parts of the definition, absolutely. By other parts, no.
We've been the farmers.
Not even Arsenal or City made it through. City at home. Are we the
It
farmers?
just wasn't meant to be, dude.
Yeah, that's
We're
Pep
at
Guardiola
home.
against Madrid.
Huh?
You were at home.
I know. We had like 30 something shots, and only 1 went in. Like it just
Funnily
wasn't meant
enough.
to be.
Oh shit, we do have something to talk about though.
So
Because what's his name? Fucking Liverpool legend, the one that's on.
Carragher?
Yeah, Carragher. Wasn't he talking about how he was like dissing Madrid for the negative football they played?
Yeah, he was saying this is just proof that the best team doesn't always win. And I'm like,
Oh, no.
oh yeah.
I've been seeing Thierry Henry came up on my thing because he responded to them was like defending's part of the game.
defending
The best team, the best team defended better. Like they defended it. They weren't good at attacking because they couldn't break the defense down.
I mean, literally, Italy has 4 World Cups defending. They've never been an attacking country. Like,
It just
sometimes
wasn't meant
sometimes
to
you
be,
are
dude.
able to do that.
It just wasn't meant to be. We had like 30 something shots.
No, you know what's funny with that one, with the penalty shootout at least. Bernardo Silva hit Kepa with that down the middle pen, and then there's fucking clips of Kepa telling Lunin, "Hey, he's gonna go down the middle. Don't."
You mean Rudiger? Oh no.
No.
Rudiger had he told Lunin which way for Kovacic.
Yes. But there's like clips of like Lunin and Kepa talking in the bench, and you'd have to assume that it's probably telling like, "Hey, your Silva's gonna go down the middle."
Yeah.
Which is
I
kind of.
mean, he did his homework. So, but I just don't think any player should be going down the middle for a penalty shootout. I don't care how confident you are.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. You almost assume that the goalkeeper is going to dive one way or the other.
but he never took a penalty. Like at least this season, he hasn't taken a penalty.
But
And
it
this
just
is
seems
the
like that's
first
his thing.
one.
To just go down the middle.
But if it works, it works.
I mean, but I
Hasn't he
don't
gone
know.
down the middle before? Or I guess that's what he said there.
No, we haven't because to be honest, I don't know because this was our first penalty shootout
But in the past, he's gone down the middle. In the
since
past.
2009. It had to have been for Portugal because we haven't been in a penalty shootout since 2009.
We're showing a penalty shootout earlier this season.
Like ever? Like in
Not
everything?
ever. Not ever.
Well, there was a point in time where you were doing a penalty shootout against Kepa, and that's when
You guys,
I mean, not
you
for,
guys were
Or
in
do
a
you mean
penalty shootout.
Champions League?
You guys were in a penalty shootout against Arsenal.
well, like in like bigger, like not like preseason.
It's penalties translate the same way.
Apparently it doesn't because I just saw somewhere that we haven't been in a penalty shootout like in the early 2000s and somewhere in there.
There's
What?
no.
That can't be
That's
accurate.
not true.
That's not true.
We had a penalty shootout against you guys in like the sorry year, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was a sorry year.
He said serious.
It was an EFL Cup final.
AFL.
Cup final.
EFL.
Cup final.
See,
I agree.
See,
I agree.
see?
I'm the one that says every trophy is important. Don't do that to me.
No, I'm not doing it to you.
But would you consider it part of a trouble if they didn't win the FA?
Oh my!
It is not the trouble.
Anyways.
Let's not do this. Let's not do this.
Anyways.
And if City
Let's go on.
would have won the EFL, the FA,
Predictions,
it would have been
predictions,
domestic
please.
trouble, not a
Was
trophy.
that us in the penalty shootout with
Predictions.
y'all?
Yeah.
Predictions.
it was.
Predictions.
Hey, let's do
some
Hold on.
predictions.
Whenever Sarri was trying to get kept off the field.
No. I remember that. I just don't remember that being with City.
When Kepa became the
Yes.
manager.
When Kevin became the manager, that was against
Win.
Because Caballero he wanted to swap with Caballero. who he got from you.
please.
I need to be hearing some of that tonight. I mean, what?
All right, guys.
Clip
So,
that. That's a
I'm done.
TikTok clip.
Abdon, you take it
That's not what I
away.
meant.
Here's the scores from last week.
Remember, we only had 5 games this
fuck's
weekend,
sake.
and then it was only 2 of them were the FA Cup, so it was only a point.
I'm not last.
No
Let's
one got
go.
Damn it.
Extradamus.
Abdon
Wait,
took my
zero?
Abdon took my second place.
I did.
I'm not last
Extradamus.
anymore.
All right, Eddie with a big old week. He got 2 3-pointers, 6
Steph Curry.
points. He did it. He got it. He got it. Jose with a 3-point week. Daniel with a 4-point week.
Ooh.
Brandon just a mare of a fucking week.
Wow.
I don't know
L,
what
boy.
the fuck happened to him.
L.
Wah,
L.
wah,
Big
wah,
ol' ass
wah,
donut for your
wah.
ass.
L.
That's the first one any of us have taken.
I think.
No, I had
that's
a
the first
0
one.
before.
Oh, it's okay.
Really?
No, but his is worse because he's fumbling at the end. Fowler, just like your team. L.
How am I fumbling at the end? I was on 52. I was next.
You
to
were
last.
second at one point, and now you've dropped down to last. You're L. You're just like Arsenal.
There's a lot of time
The
left.
fumble.
There's a lot
The
of
bottle.
games left.
Yeah, bottle.
Not a lot.
Next
There's
week,
only
next
40
week when I'm
left.
somehow miraculously above Jose.
You see this, Brandon? You see this? Bottle.
And then
That's
I
fine.
got 4
I
points.
don't really care about these though.
That's because
You
you're
should
losing
care.
now.
Obviously,
You should care.
obviously,
You
I
would
don't
only care if
because
he
I
was
predicted-
winning.
Obviously, I don't care because I predicted Arsenal to lose both games.
He would only care if he was winning.
I wouldn't care then either.
Yeah, you
should
would.
care.
No, I
You should
wouldn't.
care.
Yeah, you would.
No.
You know, it doesn't make you cool to not care.
That's great. I didn't ask to be cool.
You can care about things.
I do,
It's
just
okay.
not this.
You won't be any less cool if you care about.
I do.
things.
I do care about things. I care about all of you.
You won't be any. You won't be any less.
I care
cool.
about. I
It's
care
all right.
about all of you. But
It's
I
all
just
right.
don't care about
That's a
this.
lie. That's a lie.
Wow. So now when I do say I try to care about something, then I don't. That's crazy.
All right, now, so what's the first fixture of this next time?
Eddie, Everton. At home
Everybody
versus
watching.
Liverpool.
Everybody watching. These are my gaslighting friends.
I
Or if
didn't
you're
do
You're
listening.
anything.
gaslighting us. What the fuck do you mean?
I didn't do anything.
Daniel, don't listen to him. He's playing the victim.
Daniel, you're the worst. Just not on
Everton at
camera.
home. Shut up. Everton at home versus Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool, please.
Give me a spicy 2-1 to Liverpool.
I wanted you to say Everton so bad.
I said 2-1. I said 2-1.
I know. I wanted you to predict the Everton win.
No, I'm talking to Abdon. I said 2-1.
Oh.
No, you said 2-1, my bad.
2-0 to Liverpool.
Since Eddie's Nostradamus, do 3-0 to the pool.
Edstradamus.
Edstradamus.
I'm gonna do 3-0 as well. All right, United at home versus Sheffield. This has to be the one game United play good. It has to be. Actually, wait. They have a center back crisis.
Yeah, but it's Sheffield. Sheffield's worse than Coventry.
But it's United.
The thing, but they did that. They did that.
Sheffield are going to get relegated next season.
I don't want to disrespect
Championship.
Coventry, but it's fucking Coventry.
Sheffield would be lower than Coventry if they were in the championship.
3-1 United.
I'm going to say 3-0 United. I don't see Sheffield scoring.
Brandon and I are on the same wavelength.
Who's home?
United.
1-0 United.
No.
Wow.
That would be embarrassing.
Jose.
3-1 United.
3-0 United.
Brighton at home versus City.
Look at that big dude.
4-2 Manchester City.
We're almost on the same wavelength. Almost.
Jose.
2-1 to City.
That'd be
3-1 City.
4-1 to City.
I'm also gonna say 2-4 to City.
Abdon's making sure him and Eddie get the same points.
You're a fucker.
West Ham at home versus Liverpool. I'm going to say.
Can't poach my score here.
Don't worry, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you.
Let's see. I feel like you
God
might actually.
damn, there's a lot of fucking
1-3 pool.
No.
Brandon.
It's all right. If you keep getting the same amount of points as me, you won't catch me.
West Ham's at home, right?
Yeah. Does it matter though?
Kind of. Yeah, I'll say 3-1.
I will also be boring and say 3-1 as well.
God, imagine.
Jose.
Clean
Don't-
sweep.
Eddie, don't change it. Jose.
Clean sweep.
2-2 draw.
Oh.
Eddie, 1-3.
Yep.
This is what knocks out Liverpool from the title race.
United versus Burnley. United at home.
2-0 United. They
Jose.
closed that gap on us.
Oh, there's two scorelines that won't leave my head, and I'm.
Well, we need one.
It's gonna be fuck you. It's gonna be 1-1 draw.
Oh my god.
Daniel.
You said Burnley, right? Burnley
Yeah.
United.
Yeah.
I'll say 2-0 United.
Eddie, my other prediction was 2-1 Burnley, but I don't think that's happened.
Ooh. I
Vincent
wish.
Company is not ready.
Yeah, he is not that guy. Not yet, at least.
I'll say 3-0 United.
People hyped him up way too much before
They
this.
play good ball.
Well, they played really good in the championship, but in the league,
2-1 United.
They played good ball. They just can't win.
Aston Villa at home versus Chelsea.
Oh shit! I didn't predict this one.
3-2 Villa. Hopefully Poch is gone by this one. If Poch is gone by this one, do we want to change this one up? We can't.
No.
Okay, we're leaving out this. Okay.
I don't think y'all are going to sack Poch till the end of the season.
They're not going to sack him at all.
I think it's going to be 2 the Villa.
oh, you guys are away too. Fuck.
Yeah.
I was gonna give you all a win, but that kind of changes things. I see a 2-2 draw, low key. They might need to bounce back after today, so
Might need to. They do need to.
Something's telling me, and I think it's.
well,
I
they
think
need
it's right.
to, but will they?
Might
Good
need
question.
Give me a 2-1 Chelsea win. Brace from Nicholas Jackson.
Oh lord.
Here we go.
There's something that's telling me it's happening.
We will
Bro
be there.
gets 2 on goals.
We will be there.
2-1 Villa.
You should be cheering against Villa.
I'm just trying to get the predictions right.
Fair.
The
valid.
North London Derby. Spurs at home versus.
Me and Eddie are going to.
Polar opposites
Yeah.
predictions here from me and Brandon. 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Spurs.
We'll get the first goal, and then it'll be an onslaught.
If you guys get the first goal, it's over.
Yeah, 100%.
No,
I'll say
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'll say 2-1. No, 3-2 Spurs.
Oof. Oof.
My heart couldn't take that.
Yes, it
Yeah,
could.
Dude, those games are fucking goal fests, bro. Like it's gonna be a goal fest.
Yeah,
I wanna-
3-1.
I want to say we're gonna win so badly.
You are. You are. You
Yeah,
know
it
you
is.
are. Deep down in your heart of hearts, you know you are.
But it's,
Oh,
gonna,
you got more than one heart?
but it's gonna be 2-1 Spurs.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna say
Howard?
2-2 draw. Forest at home
1-1.
versus City.
Oh, it's a tough one.
4-1 City.
Aye.
Man, I don't know. Seems are so close. 4-0 City. Daniel, he was like, I don't know if it's gonna be 6-5 or 4-0.
No, the thing is though, I think they're just gonna be defending a loss. And I think they're gonna park the fuck out of that bus. I think we're gonna win. But I don't think we're gonna win by a huge margin. No, I want to say 1-0, but I think we can get 2 goals. I'll say 2-0 City.
I'm going to say 3-1 City.
4-1 City.
My guy.
They're just gonna do damage control, dude. Like
City?
they're just gonna sit back.
All right, that is it for predictions.
All right.
Ooh.
Anyone else? Does anyone have anything else they want to speak about before we sign off?
The game to separate us will be Spurs Arsenal. 3 different results. We got wins for Arsenal, wins for Spurs, and a draw in there.
It's going to be an interesting week. But all right. Thanks for
Maybe
listening, everybody.
Don't go on mute during that game.
Yeah, don't go on mute. We want to
I'll
see
be
you.
on mute during that game.
No, both of you need to be locked in.
Well,
on the
Brandon
shot.
probably won't even be watching it. It's at 8 in the morning.
I'm coming over, Eddie. We're watching.
You guys need to be
That's
locked
fine.
in on the
Wait,
shot.
wait, Eddie, I'll actually come over though.
No, he can't do that. He can't have you be over there.
Actually,
We watched an NLD last time together.
that
It's
would we
different
lived
now.
together though.
So what?
It's different now.
We kind of had no choice.
Wow, you don't love me.
That's not what I said.
That's W.
That's what you're saying.
You both need to be active on the shot.
Our friendship's
won't be.
stronger. Our friendship's stronger than.
No, I'm not worried about like us like
So what are you worried about then?
having people over.
Fine.
Well, all right, everyone.
You
thanks
won't
for
even be
listening.
awake.
I will be awake.
Sorry, Jose. Sorry.
No, you're good. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcasts. Until next time, catch you later. Peace.